Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD
and Erin.
I'm Kat.
wants to be included and then she forgets the lines. So, BTS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the applause.
Yay! Well done,
Jenny remembered it's BTS.
It's my happy place. Yay!
So, straight to the wheel and then we talk about what we're going to watch.
Yeah, got to figure out what we're going to watch.
So, to the...
If you hear scratching right now, the cat's trying to come through the...
It scares me.
I wouldn't let him spin it. We just go for gin.
It's... Jenny hasn't got JK or Sugar tied back there, scraping, trying to get out.
No, it's Jimmy. Refer to him as the cat.
He's broken. Oh, there he is. Come on, then.
Has to make an entrance.
Hey, Erin, what are you hoping for?
I've got like some education.
You need it.
Shut up.
Ooh, JK! This is my day!
Jenny's having a good on.
She's having a good day.
Oh, this is a good day.
Yeah. Just had Sugar. I'm having JK.
And we know the wheel will give us some gymming.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
If there's any certainties in life, it's that Jimin and the wheel will provide.
Jimin just will never go left alone. He's like, oh, hell no. So, cool. So Kat and I thought about for JK. Obviously, whenever we spin an individual member, it's a chance to have to look at one of their solos. So for JK, highly requested, and we know why, Euphoria. So we're going to look at this live performance of his single called Euphoria. His performance at the 2019 concert. It was the last concert they did around the world before the pandemic stopped them.
It didn't stop them, it's paused them until we were ready.
Yes, yeah, it's true.
Oh my god, imagine that if like Chelsea got to somewhere really important and you had to choose between watching that and seeing BTS.
Where important though? Oh, you don't know.
Catherine, help me.
I don't know, mate.
Champions League final.
Champions League final wouldn't happen the same time as BTS.
But it does.
I probably wouldn't go to the Champions League final just because it's really hard to get
But
somewhere
you've
to
got
stay
tickets and everything's fallen into place for you, and then BTS are like, surprise, we've had an extra date, and we all managed to get tickets. What do you do?
It's just evil.
Basically, you're going to have to choose, Jenny.
I'd pick BTS because I'm a season ticket holder. I've seen Chelsea so many times. I've met players, yeah. So I'd have to pick BTS. And I know that Chelsea's always going to be there, whereas BTS eventually, one day, they might decide enough's enough.
That's a really...
When Yoongi and I settle down and...
You can take him to
It's
the
really
game.
evil, would you rather,
Yeah.
Erin?
I know, but I know she had some evil ones for us.
Oh.
She had a little, like, you haven't done it
I
yet,
have
but
got... It's going to be a video. I've
Yeah.
got a Would You Rather game prepared. I've actually got names in here to pull out so that no member gets picked more than anyone else. They'll get an even shot. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, got to try and get my...
I have to do it as well.
Pre-revenge.
I have to
Getting
do
there
it-
early.
No, because I have to do the questions as well. And the reason I did it this way, instead of putting names in them, was so that I couldn't pre-plan my answers. Because I don't know who is going to be between.
You're
So-
telling me she's not run through every possible scenario in her head.
And it just means I can't pick Sugar every time.
She's got to keep it fair.
Anyway, this isn't about that. This is about JK.
Where are we at the moment in terms of, just to check in, biases, potential biases, records, whatnot? We'll start with Erin. Where are you?
Yeah, so I still love B.
Okay.
Jimin is just trying to possess
he's a
everyone.
wrecker. Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
he's... I'm noticing him a lot more. Part of that, I think, is admiration. Because I love how he's dancing and what he's doing. So I'm picking up a lot more. And I'm always just very interested in RM because I feel like maybe because he speaks English, so I would probably be able to sit and have a chat with him. But
Ask him loads of questions.
yeah, he's like my perfect one. Practice your English. I'll ask you
Find
everything.
interesting about that is you saying that Jimin, it's an admiration. Watch back my video of when I first noticed Sugar. No, it's not a bias thing. It's just an admiration.
It's like the lies you tell yourself.
Literally, that's
Yeah,
what
the
I
lies you
said.
tell yourself, yeah.
No, but I was completely genuine. Like, no.
Yeah.
I just really admire
But
him.
that's the gateway to love.
Get
is
drunk.
you're in awe of their
Yes.
talent. You're like, my God. So,
I also do pay quite a bit of attention to Jungkook as well.
good. Just collecting them slowly as far as I'm concerned.
I really think I'll end up just being for everyone.
I'm just total high. RM's biased, but other than that, I love them all. So, it's all good. And Jenny, check in.
Yes. My youngie is.
Okay.
He's my everything.
She's now got a bag, all 7 are in there.
Are you still double biased?
I don't know. Because I feel like what we watched recently, JK hasn't been coming for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I've made this mistake before.
You have.
Where
you
I've
have.
ruled him out. So I don't want to say just yet. Maybe he's moving to more of a wrecker for me than maybe a bias.
Okay.
With my love for Sugar just being so... He's my number one. Even with the 2 bias, he's my number 1.
Okay.
So... And I think Jimin's a definite wrecker.
Cool.
Definitely.
Jimin's coming in like,
Yeah.
clear the way, guys!
Jimmy's just one of those, I think anyone in our position just looks at him and goes, I can't fight this.
No.
I've tried. I can't fight this.
True.
I mean, Filter.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay.
And Kat, we know you're set with Jimin as your bias. Do you have any wreckers?
No,
No.
I'm a one-man woman.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell my boyfriend, she says. Cool. Good. Okay. Well, I just wanted to check in on that because, yes, this is obviously a JK solo. I do think he shines in Euphoria. I think it's really, really good. This is a live performance, and obviously whenever we watch any of the videos or anything, you'll get this song to add to your playlist on Spotify or Amazon Music, whatever you're using. It's a really nice display of his vocal ability, which is great. And he looks really good. So, yeah.
Why are you laughing?
It's because you went, oh.
I do like his
Well, you
voice.
saw her reaction when I said I want you to imagine.
Yeah.
So...
I just get concerned.
Don't give her permission for that.
Oh my god, I'm even doing what Sugar does. I mean, that was deliberate, but my before.
It's like she's got a little pre-recorded soundboard and it's like insert sound. Ooh.
Are we going to need fans? Or...
Euphoria is it's not a ballad, but it's an upbeat, smooth song, I'd say.
I have smooth jazz in my head now, so I can imagine.
It's he'll come after you smoothly and gently in this, with more like of his charm rather than it's not hard hitting or anything.
Okay.
I don't think you'll need fans because it may not induce that kind of an immediate response like On did. Go and watch that one. Nipple Attack.
Don't you say On? I'm thinking, Baps, I need one of them industrial fans.
Yeah. No, it's a small fan, I would say, but that's not to diminish. He's just. This is more of a serenade, I would say.
A cute one.
Yeah. This is
I
like a
like
serenade.
So this is where Erin is going to...
Yeah. So there's always obviously called Euphoria, and it's all about so being in a state of euphoria, and whether that is induced by a person or a place. Again, the song is open for interpretation. Some people say that he's singing it about ARMY. It was written by an external lady. Now this, as well as RM. So it was written. The guide song was written by an external writer, and then when they were BTS took it and they gave it for JK. RM had a hand in writing it and translating it into Korean and adding some of his own flavour in it. And it's really interesting because Euphoria, the original guide song that was in English, was actually meant and intended for Justin Bieber. Oh. But he didn't want it, so BTS took it and JK made it fantastic. So, sorry Justin, missed out on that one. And this is just the testament and the irony of when Justin Bieber releases something and then JK does his own little casual version cover of it on SoundCloud and people are like, yes, sorry Justin, we prefer JK's
I've seen
version.
stuff that come up online that he likes BTS.
He does, yeah. And JK's been a fan of Justin Bieber for a while. I don't know, Army, I just want to ask Army that's watching, what's your opinion on, would you ever like to see BTS or JK do a collab with Justin Bieber? I'm in two minds about it. I go back and forth because I don't know. I really don't know. So
there's a question: who would you like to see BTS collaborate with, or a certain member? Is there anyone you watch and think I could see this and this working really well?
But yeah, so it's really interesting that this song was actually originally written and intended for somebody else, and they didn't want it, but they took it, and Do you know, like, sometimes when you get that in movies, when you find out someone was meant to be cast, but that didn't happen, so this person was cast, but you're like, I can't imagine anybody else but this person playing it. It was just meant to be. So Euphoria was just meant to find its way to JK, I think. So that's cool. And yeah, so Army think that maybe he could be singing about Army, how he feels about Army, how he feels about his career and making music, a state of euphoria, finding utopia, things like that. But take of it, interpret it how you want to, but it's just a really nice, enjoyable song.
I think though, because even when you have a song that was written by somebody else, if it's about, you say, like love and happiness, it's almost the way you deliver it comes from what you connect it to.
Absolutely. And like I said, because RM was involved in the rewriting of it to translate it to Korean, he put some in it as well.
Maybe he sings it to RM.
Maybe.
Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and head over to Patreon where we are 4 videos ahead and watching BTS Gaio at the moment. Good stuff. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page and Instagram pages, and
Have we got stuff on the screen?
and Discord.
Yeah, I think we tried that. I'm not quite sure how well it works.
Yeah. I'm going to move them on purpose. So we're sitting going, eh. Maybe have them moving around the screen as we do this.
Or like an old school screensaver where
Yeah.
it bounces but
Yeah.
never goes directly into
Yeah.
the corner, and I used to sit there watching and waiting for it to just
It goes
perfectly hit. Yeah, you're like, oh, next time.
You had too much time on your hands.
I really did.
Just imagine Erin as a child.
I was a very lonely child.
Where is this?
I don't actually know. This is going to be part of their Love Yourself Answer tour, because it's on Love Yourself Answer album. I don't actually know which stadium this was. This was a video uploaded on YouTube by a fan, so thank you very much.
We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, but it didn't actually say which concert this was from, so I'm really sorry. Because obviously they were touring from the beginning of 2019, from I think maybe like March.
My conscience just said everywhere.
And they came to London in Wembley in June, and it looks like it's summer, so I don't know. It's not Wembley.
It's
not
Wembley,
England,
but
it's
I'm not sure where it is. Sorry, guys, but yeah.
Place your bets, people. I'm going to go Japan.
Maybe.
Erin,
They've
where are
got
you
some
going?
Pretty big stadiums there.
Well, I'm just thinking everyone has got dark hair.
Korea.
We're going Korea?
Could be.
Where are you
going
going?
perform in like Singapore, maybe?
They do, I think, yeah.
Where are you going with JD?
Tokyo.
That's Japan.
Yeah.
We're all going to say that.
But
It's going to be like Sweden. Oh, fuck.
Well, they perform in different places in Japan, yeah.
Yeah, I actually can't pick anyone out that's got light hair.
Not that everyone in Japan has black hair, but it's more common.
It's yeah. What are they waving? Have they got the army bombs?
Yeah, they have army bombs at the concerts. I love the lighting in the background. You see it, the scenery.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the sparkles.
I've looked at a jacket like that this week.
It's meant to be.
It is. Oh, that's a beautiful move.
Looks tall. I can see why this was meant for Justin Bieber to start with.
It has got that
Yeah.
vibe.
He definitely looks better doing it. Oh. Oh.
Such a flirt.
Utopia.
Yes, boy, with them live vocals.
Is he going up somewhere? Oh my god, is he going to fly? Oh yeah.
You better have strapped him in properly.
Oh, you'd want him to fall out onto you, wouldn't you? You'd be like,
So there's me saying they better have strapped him in properly.
is he swinging? I'd be like lassoing onto it.
Check Erin's bag before we go to BTS.
Smugged up with the JK. That must be such an amazing feeling.
Sounds lovely. Wow.
I would if I could. They always say they have such a good time at concerts because they love engaging with the crowd.
And just look at how many people are there and you've just got one man and none of you can take your eyes off him.
It's just so smooth.
Yeah. Oh.
Need a phone?
Don't turn your back on me.
And that's why you don't take JK out of your biases. That was very cute.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I just say, for the record, in case you guys don't already know, Kat and I were at Wembley and he did that. He swung above us.
Can you imagine the health and safety person being like, well, the tallest kind of rough person is this tall, so they'd be able to reach this tall, and then he'd have to jump this high, so we must make him hover this high so no one jumps up and mobs him.
That was...
I'd be taking
That's
a
why
right
I
fucking
said.
jump.
That's why I said about checking your bags. You'd have taken a lasso with you.
He's quite tied up.
Yeah, yeah. And
You
that
don't
was,
think I can't climb?
that was his idea. So when they had the first tour in 2018, and then in 2019 it was the Love Yourself Answer tour, so it was a bigger tour, and because in 2018 it was their first time coming and performing in the UK, so in 2019 they wanted it to be bigger and better and everything for the whole tour, the whole world tour, and they said to the guys, like, is there anything that you want to do for your solos just to make them stand out again, because some of the tracks, solo tracks, were tracks that they did perform in 2018, but they wanted to make it fresh, wanted to make it better, and so all of the guys had their own little ideas that they put in, and JK was like, can I fly above the stadium? Little adrenaline junkie that he is. He was like, can you make me fly? And his tech team were obviously like, maybe. And you're right, it's such a smooth operation. It looked really, really safe, really, really smooth, which is good, safety first. But yeah, such a cool idea.
The only reason I thought is because I saw someone that I didn't think it was a dancer that tapped on. I was like, oh, they're attaching something to him. And because I would love to do that. I would love to abuse my star power and just make me fly.
Make me fly.
I love when you go on the rides and you sit on the really high up swing chairs and you spin round.
No,
those
honestly, I would.
those are like the rides for me.
So you said about them coming up with stuff because they performed those songs before. It's amazing that they go to that level, because I would happily sit and watch them perform one song over and over and over and over and just sit and watch.
Yeah.
Bapse.
And again, just to come back to that, like, not only was he doing some choreo, live vocals, and doing swing. Who do you know that would sound that good when they're also blooming swinging through the... Do you know what I mean? Like, his vocals were
Tarzan.
amazing.
Zendaya.
So, but yeah, just a testament to them.
The looks to camera.
Oh, professional
Flirt.
flirts.
Do you know what I liked though? Is that sometimes they're really almost fierce with their flirting.
Yeah.
That was really cute. Like, it was almost like a little bit flirty, but also a little bit... Oh.
Do you understand
No.
why I said the word serenade?
Yeah.
Because it's like he's literally...
It was much cuter flirting, almost like a little giggle with it, you know.
Do you know what it was? It was Ryan Gosling's "Hey Girl." That's what it was when he does the "Hey Girl." That's what it reminded me of. YouTube video. I do what I'm on about.
Tell you what, I've got some pretty good.
Do you
ones
know what I
by
mean with
Ryan.
the
I was
Hey
good at that. I
Girl?
do like Ryan Gosling.
Huh?
I do like Ryan
I
Gosling.
do.
So, oh, it's I
I
don't
love
think...
the song, by the way. I haven't
Oh,
mentioned
good.
the song. I really
It's very
enjoyed
catchy,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved how the dancers, they just had the tiniest little detail. They just had those tassels, and it changed their movement.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a lovely little detail that someone obviously in the costume department has thought, ooh, let's do
This
that.
emphasises that, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I love the lighting in the background. You see the way it moved.
Yeah.
It mimicked his dance.
When he went and he kind of did
He did that, didn't he?
Yeah,
this,
wavy.
I can't get my arm in because of cut
I
off,
call
but-
that the elephant trunk.
but it was like a wave. That's what it felt like. I really
Yeah.
loved
That
it.
is a kind of song that some people I know that have no interest in BTS because it's Korean. That's the sort of song you'd put on in the background, and when they say, "I really like this," you'd be like, "Oh, do you? You like this, do you? Oh, guess who sings this? One of those Korean boys."
Yeah. I'll be like, oh no, sorry, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
You've cut yourself off from this. How'd you like that one? I had a little feeling, actually, that's why I wanted to check in with biases before. I had a feeling that is one of the ones that JK will creep back in there
Yeah.
because he's so charming.
Very cute.
Yeah.
It was a
very
snuggle
cute.
song as well. He's like, Euphoria.
Very romantic song. Good.
Yawn,
But-
put your arm around someone.
That's very cute, which is another reason though that why Yoongi's my number one. Because all different sides of Yoongi work for me. Whereas JK, I
So
see more
bad.
cute, innocent JK than I see bad boy. And sometimes you need the bad boy.
I have something to fix that.
No,
We like to call it the Lotto Family Concert of 2019.
Now on Patreon,
There's a family concert that they put on where
A
JK
family concert, that doesn't sound like a good one.
JK looks fine.
it's Rooney on Patreon said.
Hi.
It's because I changed my bias to Sugar, and she said that she wondered if Jungkook would make his way back to number one.
Whoa.
Maybe. Because since the fandom is united in the belief that JK turned 33, if only he would be closer to my age, 23, and decided to kill us all.
It happened. True story.
Right, there are the 4 trials of JK you have to pass through to really test your mettle. Okay. Number 1, JK's ferocity in On Kinetic Manifesto. Yeah, he won me over in
They
that
didn't
one.
survive that, so yep, that's that.
JK's I said that in such a weird way. JK's seductiveness in Pied Piper, Fifth
Okay.
Muster. We haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
3, JK in Mic Drop or any song of the Lot Family concert.
That one
Okay.
is too calm.
And finally, My Time.
You didn't
Oh,
survive
yeah.
that.
So
My
On
Time.
and My Time that you've seen both
Yeah.
of them and you didn't survive them. So there we go.
So that was JK's Euphoria live performance.
So I got it in my head. I can't.
I do
it's
as
one
well.
of those things. Oh my god.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.